So, we're back in this world again, and I just uploaded the other video um, today, actually. Finally got it verified and whatnot. But, okay, so one thing I'm noticing is I went to record a little bit of this video already, but my game crashed like 3 times. So I restarted my computer, and I look in here, and there's just no iron in here. Like, where'd my iron go? I literally, swear to God, I had iron in here. And my bed's gone too. I placed my bed here. There's no bed in my... Yo, this version is... I'm only playing it because it's nostalgic, man. But this version sucks. But... but yeah. So I think in this video, even though I already kind of covered it in the last one, I think I want to talk about depression. I think I just want to talk about... And this one's not going to be an hour long. This one's going to be... It's going to be a relatively short video. I don't want this one to be super long, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about like depression and just how it is for me and how I've dealt with it over the years. So I think like for a lot of us, my first real like experience with being depressed was during 2020 when COVID first started. And I was the first 2 weeks out of school, of course, I'm hype. Oh my God, we're gonna be out of school, 2 week vacation. 2 week comes, and then I never go to school again. And during that time, that was the loneliest and the saddest I've genuinely ever been in my entire life. And ever since then, I've just been extremely, 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 extremely depressed. And it's been on and off, right? It'll be some days you know, I don't want to say days. It's more like a weekly to monthly basis for me. Like some months I'll be fine, a few weeks I'll be okay. And then the next 3 weeks I'll just be depressed and everything will suck and it'll just feel like nothing's looking up for me. And that's how I'm kind of feeling right now. And it's just been hard, I've just been depressed and okay. Why the hell my game just tabbed me out? Whoopsies. It's so much shit opening on my desktop right now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I've just been depressed and ugh, dude, depression sucks. But the thing for me, which makes it okay, please stop tabbing me out, man. Jesus. Um, Depression for me is I don't know, right? Like I've gone through life with this impression that I'm not good at telling what my feelings are. Like I don't think I could accurately describe what depression is for me. It's just sad, right? I'll just feel sad. But whenever I think that I'm depressed or whenever I feel that I'm depressed, I always think to myself that, deep down inside there's a part of me that says, you're not depressed. You're doing it for attention. You're just saying this, you're not depressed, you're just sad, right? You're fine. you know, and honestly, I don't even, I couldn't even begin to tell you why I think that, um, but it's like, it sucks, because I'm constantly second guessing myself and my feelings and my emotions, and it's like, damn, how am I ever gonna know what I'm really feeling if I can't even, and I can't talk to anybody about it because I don't even know if that's what I'm feeling. And all the therapists I've talked to, they're like, oh, you're depressed, but like, bro, it's their job to say that, right? Like, bro, okay, I'm tweaking, never mind. It's their job to, that's what I feel like. They're just saying it just to make me not feel crazy and not feel insane. Um, but I think that at some point, you just kind of have to stop and realize that uh, you can't, question yourself for too long, right? Like at some point, you just have to accept that if I say this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling, right? Because nobody else can tell you what you feel. That's gaslighting. Nobody else can tell you how you feel. The only person who's ever going to really know how you feel is yourself. So if you think that you're depressed, right? As long as you know you're not doing it for attention, you're not doing it to make other people feel bad for you or any kind of manipulation reasons like that, then it's fine to say that you are, right? And even if you aren't, just the fact that you're willing to say that, there's something wrong with me, the fact that you're willing to acknowledge that is good. And I think that that's something that a lot of people should recognize. Something that I've came to realize over the years when I've stopped doubting myself so much and realizing that just I'm not always gonna have the answer, especially when it comes to myself. You're not always gonna have the answer. You're not always gonna know exactly how you feel. You're not always gonna know this and that. And acknowledging that it's good, right? And I talked in my last video about acknowledgement. So I'm not gonna get into that really, but just to sum it up, acknowledging is more than just realizing that you have the issue. It's also, really thinking about the issue. Thinking about what it could stem from and that, right? So I talked about that in my last video. But yeah. So it's just, I feel that when you're depressed, you're depressed. If you think you're depressed, you're depressed. That's just how it is. So, on getting onto depression itself, it's bad. It's bad, right? Like, sure, if you're depressed right now, you know exactly what I mean. It's just terrible. You just feel down, and when I'm depressed, I just don't want to do anything. And I probably the same for everyone else. I say that like a special case, but I think everyone else feels the same way when they're depressed. You just don't want to do anything, especially things that make you happy, right? Like when I come home from school, I'm excited to get on the game and go play a game or something. That's what I like to do when I come home after school. But when I'm depressed, it just feels pointless. I'm like, what is the point of me coming home and just getting on the computer and playing games? Like I'm wasting my life away, and it's not fun. And that makes it worse because now I have nothing to take me out of this hole. I have nothing to make me feel better. I have nothing to distract myself with. And that's what I think this channel is kind of going to be for me. It's just help me get my mind off of this depression, this giant black cloud that's constantly hovering above me. Or, whenever it is hovering above me, whenever, I switch over every month. Like now, I'm just depressed. And I think it's mainly because, just natural seasonal depression. But I think that the seasonal depression coupled with the fact that I'm already depressed is making it 20 times worse, and it's not good. So, and I'm, if there's one thing I've ever been grateful for, it's the fact that I don't think about suicide. That's not, hard topic to think about. But I never think about, ending it. That's not ever something that's on my mind, thankfully. But I think if it was, genuinely, I don't know if I'd still be here. As morbid as that is, more morbid as that sounds, I don't think I would still be here if I struggled with those kind of thoughts, because it's been so long and bad that I genuinely think that I would have, taken care of myself by now. But I've always been too scared to do it, and so I never will. At least, now I think that I don't have any drive to. I don't want to. I don't want to leave everyone I love behind, so I won't. But yeah, so depression, it's bad. And one thing I've noticed for me is, it's cliche, but just taking your mind off stuff, taking your mind off of the depression and doing something genuinely fun. Hang out with your friends. And if listen, I'm sure that, and if you're watching this, there's so many different reasons that you could be watching this, so many different paths in life that people are on right now while watching this video. If you don't have any friends, and you know what, I think that'll be another one of my videos, because hey, look, if you're watching this, you just witnessed me come up with a new video idea. But friends are complicated. They're way more complicated than people than what the hell did I just say? They're way more complicated than people make them out to seem. But I'll say that for another video. But if you have friends, have plans, make plans to hang out with them, you know, do something to get your mind off of it. Because if you're not thinking, you know, you're wallowing in your self despair, you're wallowing in your pity, and it's just like, what else is there for you to do? If you're not doing anything else, of course you're going to be depressed. Of course you're going to be sad. And that's hard for a lot of people to realize. Me too. It's like, I'm not really doing anything with my life, right? And it's hard to realize that, like, shit, I'm the problem, right? I'm the reason, you know, that I'm feeling this way. I'm not doing what I think I should be doing, and it's leading me to feel sad and unfulfilled and depressed overall. So, like I said, you know, do something. Have friends over. Um, this is the first time I've ever found diamonds in, what the fuck? The first time I've ever found diamonds in this version of Minecraft before. I used to play console edition, PS4 edition with my brother, and I never once found diamonds. And I played for years. I played it for years and years and years. This is the first time I ever found diamonds on this version. That's cool. But yeah, just know that doing other things will make you feel better, and it will help you in life. You know, it will help you get out of that depressive state. It will help you get out of that state where you feel like nothing will ever be better, nothing will change, and life's always gonna suck. Because it won't. Life will get better. That's the whole point of life, is for it to improve and for you to, you know, make better choices and meet people and just be different, you know? Just not doing the same thing over and over again. That's the whole point of life. And so, taking depression as a learning tool, right? Take depression as a tool to be like, all right, I need to do something to get my mind off of this. So, you know, what can I do? What new experiences do I not have that would benefit me, right? What new hobbies can I come up with that'll help me in this, you know, admittedly horrible time of my life that I'm in right now. So I think that, you know, taking depression as, of course it's horrible, but using depression as a means to figure out something better. And this is true with anything in life, right? Using hard times in your life as a learning experience, right? That's really all it is. Using your depression as an experience to try new things and to branch out and not be stuck cooped up in the same um thing, you know, the same I don't know how to put it, the same experiences, something like that. You know what I mean, right? This the same experiences and things that you do daily, right? Shake up your routine a little bit. See, you know, go out, go talk to that girl, right? Go to that party, you know, just do something else. And eventually you'll figure it out. And you'll realize that life sucks right now, but it always gets better. And if there's, you know, that's my message for this video, is that life may suck right now, but it genuinely does always get better. And, you know, cliche, right? Everything I'm saying is cliche. But it's and I hate when people say this too, when they acknowledge that something's cliche but then still say it, right? Like, it's cliche, but you know, cliche doesn't necessarily mean that it's not true or that you should listen to it any less. If people are saying something over and over again, you know, realistically, it's probably for a good reason. And in this case, of course, it's a good reason because, you know, doing new things and having new experiences is obviously a good thing. That's what you want in life, is new experiences. And life changes, and life will get better, and nothing will stay the same. Um, and so using being depressed to realize that life needs to change and that you need to do something different, that's good. And I think one of the best feelings for me is coming out of depression. And most of the time, of course, I won't realize that I'm depressed until after. Except for like now, like right now, of course, I recognize that I'm depressed because it's so dark and just cloudy, and it hurts and it sucks and it makes you think about all these things, and it's just bad, right? But um once you come out of it, you realize, shit, it was bad, but it did get better. Life did get better, and I did come out of it a better person. I did come out of it with new experiences. I did meet new people. I do have new ideas, and I'm a different person overall, right? That's what you want. You want to come out of it better than you went into it. So I think that's what I think about depression. Um, and you know, of course, I'm gonna start taking my own advice because this is good for me too, right? I never usually think this hard just by myself, when I'm thinking. I get distracted easily. But when I'm on these videos and I'm forced to genuinely think about what I'm saying and consider it, it helps me. So that's also a benefit for me. It's like I'm learning from these videos too, because a lot of the shit I say, it comes out of my mouth, and I just be saying it, and then I sit there and think about it. And I'm like, hey, that's kind of true. This guy's kind of smart. This guy, I think this guy has some some, some wisdom. He's kind of yapping, but yeah. So I think that is where I'm gonna end this particular video off, just in this mine shaft. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, I will see you guys. Hold up, let me take a nice little screenshot real quick. It's over here. I gotta hold the diamonds. Where are they? All right, let me just like throw some on the ground, maybe. Throw some on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show my wealth. Hold up. No, this looks bad. I can't do this. Where's the? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna turn my thing back on. Alright, I'm gonna remember this back here. Diamonds. Stop. It's so dumb. Alright. That'll be my. Wait. Let me. God damn it. I want to take my clothes off. Pause. I want to be naked. I gotta make space in my inventory for this. I gotta be butt naked Steve, right? Alright. Man. Alright. See, now, what does this really have to do with, like, the... Okay. Alright, I think you can see that, unlike last video, my thumbnails don't come very easily to me, fortunately. This'll do. That'll do. So, yeah. That will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And in the next one, I'll probably be talking about friendships and, real friends and all that. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.